So right now I'm on the way to Joann Fabrics to pick up a pattern for my dress and also the fabric that I picked out yesterday. I'll insert some pictures of some ideas that I had for the fabric, but I ended up choosing this one and I really like it. So I'll show you some footage of the store, but I'll see you later. And we finally made it to Joann's. I was very excited to go to Joann's because I saw these fabrics the day before and I knew exactly which one that I wanted to pick. It's that black one that my hand is on right there. They had some other really cute patterns that I didn't expect, but I really like this one, so I took it out, and everything fell. Now here I am looking through the dress patterns with my mom. I thought they would have more modern dress patterns, but I saw that one and I really liked that top. We ended up not going with that top, but yeah, that was the one I really liked. And here we are going through these fabrics here, which was gonna go on the inside of my dress where the split is. And we ended up choosing this gold color that will go on the inside of my split so when I walk, it'll be a little cute surprise type thing, and it's just my mom like showing me how it would look if I did it like that.
This makes it more dressy.
So even though they didn't have a super trendy dress pattern, I was still excited because this basically meant that I could have a truly custom dress. And this is the pattern top that we ended up going with. This top here, not the skirt. And if you're not sure what a pattern is for fabric, it's basically this. And it comes in this little package right here, and it gives you all the instructions on like where to cut for your fabric and things like that. Being able to pick out the different patterns felt like my design and engineering class from junior year. Laying out the patterns and searching for the fabrics reminded me of the brainstorms that we did in that class. So I really felt the connection between those two classes when I did this. This part of the video, I'll be talking about how I made the mask part of my dress outfit. Okay, so this is a picture of basically the mask once I've cut out the patterns. And here I am sewing this together. This actually took a pretty long time, 2 hours of my time, longer than I thought. I took inspiration from this year's Grammy red carpets. People like Megan Thee Stallion and Taylor Swift wore masks that match their gowns. And I love when pieces match cohesively, so I knew that I wanted my mask and my dress to match. I asked myself during this process, I wonder how many more milestone celebrations of my life will I have to wear a mask for? And here's me basically just flipping the mask inside out, and I was really happy with how it was now, but I will add a little bit of flair coming up next. Okay, so right here I am adding the lace trim to the top of my mask. This was a really long part, but it didn't actually take as long as sewing the mask together. I really thought that the gold lace trim finished off my mask very well, and the gold lace trim matches the gold that is in my fabric, tying back into the cohesive aspect. Okay, now back to the dress. Okay, so this part was super long. I had to really take my time with this part, just cutting out the fabric on with the guide of the pattern. I had to really take care not to cut past the pattern lines and not to cut the paper and all that, so that's why it really took a long time for me to finish. But actually, not as long as I thought, but it just felt really long. So here I am sewing the pieces of the skirt together. This took 2 whole hours, mostly because I was fiddling around with the sewing machine a lot and it was kind of giving me a little bit of trouble. Also, I had to go slow since this is really my first time sewing a garment like this. So my mom had to come in and help me a couple times. You'll see her in the orange shirt a little bit, but at this point in the process, I was really asking myself if sewing would be a hobby that I would want to take up in my life. So that's the question that I had during this part. And here in this part is me putting on the lace trim around the dress. The reason why this took so long is basically because I decided to scrap the lace trim. And that really reminded me of my design and engineering class once again because we had to scrap and redo things all the time. And so that really brought me back to that. Here I am sewing the two parts of the dress together, which is the final part. Basically, I just was really excited to get to this part and be able to see the dress that had been in my mind for the past week. Um, so yeah, I'm super excited to see the end product. And here I am just adding the last few details to my mask. If you notice, like I do this thing with my lip when I'm concentrating. I don't know why. That's just kind of awkward and weird. Something that I noticed during this process. But yeah, I'm just sewing the elastic to my mask. This part was really easy because I do embroidery, so simple, easy, cool, and fast for me. Yeah. And now it's time for the big reveal. Yay, there's my beautiful dress. So excited to wear it for graduation.